खिलाफत के अमी हम हैं अमानत हम.
In 2016, when beloved Hazur Ayyadullah, he came to Canada, we all are familiar with the atmosphere that was created within the Peace Village complex. It's hard to describe in words, but it was just spiritually so charged that everyone was on this spiritual high. And the mosque was full. People were just flocking around the mosque and flocking around beloved Hazur's home, and it was just almost like a heaven on earth. During that visit in 2016, beloved Hazur Ayyadullah, he made his way to Ottawa for a few days, and many Ahmadis were fortunate enough to go along with him, but many were also had to stay in their homes. Obviously, had to stay back, and so I remember being one of the ones who had to stay back. And as soon as I saw Hazur's car depart from Peace Village, it was as though became very, this constricting feeling around my heart, and I felt like all the light was being pulled away and all the life was being pulled away. And at the time I was serving in many different departments, one being the Langar Khana, but also I had the opportunity to serve and help in the PS office, the private secretary's office, where we were receiving letters for beloved Hazur. And so I had an idea that, because beloved Hazur is on this tour, he's giving special importance to letters that require his immediate attention. Nonetheless, I still wrote a letter to Hazur explaining this whole thing. It was quite a lengthy letter, but I explained all my feelings. I explained that, how I was feeling, how I felt detached from my spirituality when Hazur left. Upon Hazur's return, he gave me a reply out of his graciousness and kindness. And it was a reply that taught me a lesson that would help me for the rest of my life. And in that letter, Hazur, his exact words are, Khud Khuda Ta'ala se taluk paida kare, meaning you should yourself establish a connection with Allah the Almighty. And that put a lot of things into perspective for me, because obviously Hazur can't be at all places at all times. And Hazur himself, beloved Hazur, he's a beacon of light, whose job it is to create other beacons of light so that we can subsist in our own spirituality and then also convey that message outwards. And so that taught me something very, very valuable that I carry with me to this day, that no matter where we are, no matter how far our beloved Imam is from us, our job is to connect with him spiritually. We have to connect with him through God, and we have to connect to God through him. As we say, Khilafat is the rope of Allah, and so this is that rope that we need to utilize wherever we are in the world, whether we're oceans apart or we're next door.
खिलाफत के अमी हम हैं अमानत हम संभालेंगे.